How is everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. Maybe it's Wednesday, wherever you're tuning in from. But welcome to the Keto Mom page. My name is Stephanie. I'm sitting in the car. It is going to be a real quick, random conversation, but a conversation that I seriously think is super important. And I'll tell you why in a second. But as you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? I am sitting outside of ballet because I'm not allowed to sit inside. I live in Minnesota. And I'll be here for just a little bit. So as I shake up my ketones, where are you tuning in from? I am having a second one today. Sometimes I have one a day. Sometimes I have two. Today is a 2 a day. I have a lot of stuff to do. It's a little bit later than I wanted to, but man, it's been a crazy day. Anybody else? I have to move for a second. Oh, I almost knocked you over. Anybody else? How was your day? So I want to talk about something that I don't think a lot of people think about, but if you think about it, you might go, yes. Oh, yes. So, thank you for tuning into the Keto Mom page. And how is your day? So here's what we're going to talk about real quick. We are going to talk about this question and I want you to answer it. And then I also want you to, as you go throughout the rest of your day, maybe you're at the office, maybe you're not at home. I want you to think to yourself, I want you to look like I want you to take action on this. Is your environment, wherever you are at a majority of your day, set up for success? Is your environment set up for success? And you might be going, what does that mean? So I was in a conversation with a couple of my friends today. We hold each other accountable. We talk all day long, every day. We just chat about lots of things. And one of the things that came up was the difference between having to get things done that are needs and wants, right? And I have to do this. I like to say I get to do it. I look at things in life that I have to do, which would be laundry, feeding my kids, taking care of my husband, all of the things that we are blessed to do. Sometimes we look at it and go, I have to do that. I get to do that. But there's also things that I want to do, right? I want to work out. I want to. I don't get to work out if I hit my alarm clock. I want to. There's lots of things I want to do. But as we were talking and as we were reflecting, I said, okay, you want to clean your house. You want to get more organized. Those things don't necessarily fall on the needs list, but I'm going to guess that if you got those done, you would feel more productive. And it just made me realize how important your environment is, because she couldn't get focused on all of the things that she wanted to do because she had to do these things. And then she just was overwhelmed, right? And I don't know if you, like me, can look at a mess in the house and then I just get demotivated. But a lot of you work from home. Probably over the last year and a half, a lot more of you work from home. Some of you homeschool we've always homeschooled. So this pandemic did not teach us to homeschool. We've always been homeschooling, which I love. But I just want to give you perspective. When you are at home, really quick, what does your kitchen look like? Do you have snacks all over the counter? Is it something that when you walk in, you like, oh yes, this is great. I feel empowered. I feel like I could make a better choice. And the only reason I say that is if you don't feel empowered walking into your kitchen or your closet or your home, all I want you to think about today is, what could I do to make my environment more appealing for me to make a better choice? It might be your office. Maybe you have like a candy drawer, and if that candy drawer went away, it would ultimately help you on your goals, right? I love this flavor. Oh my goodness, I love it. So, or like, for example, maybe some of you have a workout room. Does anybody have a workout room on here in their house? So we used to go to the gym. We used to go to CrossFit. I don't like to work out in a mask, so we stopped going to the gym until they decided to lift the mandate in our state. I live in Minnesota. But we work out in our home, but we set up the environment to succeed. It's not a mess. We put everything away when we're done. But my question is, if you have an at-home gym and you keep telling yourself, I want to work out, but when you walk into the gym or you walk into the garage or you walk into the basement and it's a clothes hanger instead of a treadmill, does that entice you to work out, right? No different than I just tell people, the snack thing comes up a lot with kids. Oh my goodness, I just snack on my kids' snacks all the time. And I always say, walk into your kitchen and whatever you can see on your counters, you're going to grab. So you set up your environment so you don't grab it. My kids' snacks are below in a cupboard that I have to bend down and look under, and I just don't do it. So put them where it's an inconvenience for you. Same with the office, right? If you're sitting in an office, you don't need to keep snacks in your drawers, right? You don't need to maybe set yourself up so you don't walk in the employee lounge, or you don't put dollar bills in your purse so that you can't go through to the vending machine. Are you set up for success? That's it. And if you're not, don't get overwhelmed. So my sweet friend and I have been chatting, and we both took a picture of a corner of our house that we wanted to clean. She had a closet. Anybody have piles? Like, I just said, oh, my kitchen is I have a big pile right in the corner of just junk and clutter, and it frustrates me. And I always tell myself I'm going to do it. So we both took a picture. We both sent it to each other, and we said, we're going to get it done by tonight. So I said, you have to prioritize. Here's a phrase that we have heard, we have been taught in our business, and we implement it into our life. And the phrase, let me know if you've ever heard this. Priorities are never in conflict. Have you ever heard of that phrase? Priorities are never in conflict. And so I was walking her through this. I said, remember, we get to do things. I get to make dinner. Or my kids are learning how to, or my husband can sometimes. But like, I get to go do some laundry. There are things that you have to do every day to help your life function, right? And that pile that is sitting in my kitchen that is not appealing to me at all was not a get to do, and it was not a have to do. It has been compiling to where it's a I need to do it. It's a want. So I made time, and I said, anything else besides homeschooling and kids, that's getting done. How are you with things like that in your life? Do you want to work out? Then tonight you get to go clean off your treadmill, right? Or whatever the case may be, go create an environment that makes you want to move your body, or go get a gym membership, or set up your office to where it motivates you. Do you have quotes around your office or on your computer screen? Or maybe you sit in your car and you travel a lot. Like maybe you need to put something on your dashboard that says, you are amazing. Choose wisely. Hey, you are worth it. Don't go through the drive-thru. Maybe in your kitchen you need to set it up so it's an environment where you choose wisely. All I want to say is this. Your environment is so important. So important. And if you can just walk through your house, declutter a little bit, figure out what you need to make you be like, oh, I feel great in my kitchen. I feel great in my home. It's going to help you move forward in your goals. So, I don't know, I thought it was kind of random, but it just made me think differently today. I was looking around my house and I was like, man, that demotivates me. That corner of stuff demotivates me. I don't like that. Our gym is always put together because my husband needs a clean gym. So I just wanted to share that. I don't know if anybody needed to hear that, but hopefully it was helpful to at least one of you. And I'm really just sitting in the parking lot waiting for my daughter to come out from ballet. So why don't we do this? I'd love to know who has dinner plans. I'm going to tell you something. I have a lot of vegetables and meat and eggs and things in the fridge, but I actually don't have dinner planned, which is not okay because it creates a like, oh, I should just go through here. We should go out to eat and go here. So I'm going to think in just a moment what I'm going to be making for dinner. But what are you going to make for dinner? And the reason I ask is because I love it when people tell me I've got sloppy joes in the crock pot, or we've got chili in the crock pot. We're going to grill some chicken. But when you share what you're having for food, it gives a whole bunch of other people ideas, right? So what are you having for dinner? Or maybe you say supper. Do you say dinner or supper? We sometimes say both. What are you having to eat tonight with your family? And share so that other people can come in. So, oh, steak. I kind of want a steak. I love salmon the most. Maybe somebody will come and grill for me. So I want you to share below. And then if you have any keto questions, any lifestyle questions, low carb questions, how do I do this? Or what does this mean? whatever question that you have based on the keto low carb lifestyle. Or maybe you have a homeschool question, or maybe you have a life question. I don't know. Post your questions in the comments and I'll come back tomorrow and do a Q&A and answer all of the questions that you ask. So we'll do like a rapid fire Q&A. So anything, there's no dumb question. Maybe you've been here for a long time. Maybe you are brand spanking new and you have no idea what keto is, but somehow you found my page. Welcome. I would love to help you on your journey. I'm super excited to help you with your goals, and I need to go plan dinner. So I just want you to think about this today. Is my environment set up for me to feel like I can be successful? And if it's not, what do I have to do to get it there? That's it. So I am decluttering and getting rid of the piles to make my kitchen feel more appealing to me, and make sure all of your snacks are hidden, because that's the number one downfall, is grabbing snacks on a whim when you're not hungry in the kitchen. Okay, that's all I've got for you. I hope you have an incredible rest of your day. I look forward to seeing all of your dinner ideas so that I can go home and make something incredible. I hope you have a wonderful evening. We'll talk to you soon.